All right, ready to jump in. Today it's AI, machine learning, and deep learning. We hear these terms everywhere, but do we really get the difference?
Yeah, it can be a bit fuzzy.
That's why we're doing this deep dive today, to
Ah,
really clarify things so
Awesome.
you can walk away feeling like you're in the know.
Love it.
We've got some great material to work with today, too. Excerpts from Columbia AI and this in-depth piece from Simplilearn.
Both really good. And one thing that struck me going through both of them is that they both emphasize how AI isn't just, some far off future thing.
Right.
AI is already part of our lives.
Totally. Often in ways we don't even realize.
Exactly.
So got to start with the basics.
Okay.
Artificial intelligence, the big one.
The big umbrella.
Yeah. Columbia AI puts it pretty simply.
Right.
It's computers trying to mimic human thought and action.
Mimicking, yeah.
Like problem solving,
Yeah.
making decisions,
Problem solving.
but like on a super advanced scale.
Yeah.
And then Simplilearn kind of takes that a step further.
Okay.
They highlight that the goal is to have machines that learn and act, get this, independently,
Whoa.
like us.
Like humans.
Right. And get this, they even quote Elon Musk.
Oh, wow. Okay. What does he say?
He's warning about AI uh, potentially being dangerous.
Really?
Yeah, if its goals like don't align with ours, humanity's,
Mm. Yeah.
that is
A little bit creepy.
right. Creepy, yeah.
We'll table that for now.
Okay.
Let's come back down to earth a bit.
Right.
So we've got this big concept of AI,
Yeah.
but how do we make it happen?
How do we get there?
That's where machine learning, or ML, comes in.
The how.
Right, exactly. If AI is like the masterpiece, then machine learning is the paintbrush.
I like that.
It's the process. It's how we build these systems. Columbia AI describes it as algorithms that learn from data.
Algorithms.
Yeah, they find patterns and make decisions based on what they learn.
So it's not like hard-coded rules.
No, not exactly. It's more like,
It's like they're learning from experience.
yeah.
Think of it like how Netflix always seems to know what you want to watch.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
That's machine learning in action.
That is.
And Simplilearn actually brings in this quote from Tom Mitchell.
Oh, I like him.
He's a big name in ML.
Yeah.
And he says, a computer program is said to learn from experience E with respect to some class of tasks T and performance measure P. If its performance at tasks in T, as measured by P, improves with experience E.
Oh, wow.
It's all about improving through experience.
Yeah. Getting better over time.
And we see that all the time now, right?
Yeah, totally.
Google Translate is crazy good. Those
Yeah.
personalized shopping recommendations.
Uh-huh.
It's kind of creepy how well they know us, though.
It is, yeah. A little.
But before we go down that rabbit hole, let's add another layer to this whole AI cake.
Okay.
Deep learning.
Ah, yes. Deep learning.
It's a subset of machine learning, but what makes it so dumb?
Right. What sets it apart?
Yeah.
Well, deep learning, it's like, it takes inspiration from the human brain.
Really?
Yeah, it uses these things called artificial neural networks
Okay, neural networks. I've heard of those.
to process tons and tons of data.
And that's where the deep comes in,
Exactly. These networks, they have all these different layers.
like our brains.
Like the structure of our brains, yeah. Really complex.
So we're basically like trying to make a computer brain.
In a way, yeah. That's wild.
Yeah, pretty mind-blowing.
Is it kind of scary, too?
A little bit, yeah. It blurs the line between, science fiction and reality.
Yeah, I hear you.
And one of the big differences with deep learning is how it handles data.
Okay.
Traditional machine learning, it can have trouble with unstructured data.
Unstructured.
Things like images, sounds.
Right, okay.
Deep learning.
Yeah.
No
That's-
problem.
So it can, like, see and hear like we do.
Think about it. Facial recognition on your phone. Those apps that generate music based on your mood.
That's deep learning pushing the limits of what computers can do.
Okay. My mind is blown. So let me see if I got this straight.
All right, shoot.
We've got AI. That's the big overall goal.
Yeah.
Machine learning is the way we get there, the method.
Shiver assess, yeah.
And deep learning is like this super powerful, brain-inspired type of machine learning.
You got it.
Okay, phew.
Yeah.
Now, before we get lost in all this jargon,
Right.
let's bring it back to, the listener.
Why does this matter?
Exactly. Why should we care about all this AI alphabet soup?
It's a good question.
Well, it's not just changing technology.
No.
It's changing the world.
Yeah, both Columbia AI and Simplilearn, they're very clear about that.
They are. So, like, what are we talking here? Self-driving cars,
Mm-hmm.
robots taking over all our jobs.
Uh-huh. Not quite the Terminator yet. but it's already having a big impact, like in manufacturing.
Come
Columbia
on.
AI talks about how AI can predict when equipment is going to fail.
Really?
Yeah, like before it happens.
That's wild.
It's like a sixth sense for machines.
I guess so, yeah.
Less downtime, things run smoother, and, saves a ton of money.
Makes sense.
And what's interesting is that this doesn't always mean replacing jobs.
Oh.
It can mean creating new ones.
Okay.
People who can work with the AI.
So more like working together.
Yeah, like human plus machine.
I like that better.
Definitely more optimistic.
What about, like, other industries?
Healthcare?
Oh, yeah. Healthcare's huge.
I bet.
Simply Learn talks about how AI can help doctors, like, analyze medical images,
Yeah.
and spot things,
Mhm.
like tumors, way earlier than a human could.
Oh, wow. Early detection is so important.
It is, and it's not just about diagnosis either.
What else?
It can personalize treatments,
Personalized.
like tailor them to a specific patient. Their genes, lifestyle, even where they live.
That's amazing.
It is. It means treatments could be more effective and have fewer side effects.
That would be huge, especially with how expensive healthcare is. Exactly. And all the staffing shortages,
Yeah. Sounds like AI could really help.
I think so. And it's not just healthcare and manufacturing.
What else?
Columbia AI mentions finance, marketing, like algorithms can catch fraud in real time.
Really?
Yeah, or personalize ads, so they're more effective.
Wow. The possibilities seem endless.
They really do.
But I got to ask, what about the risks? Both sources mention that.
Right, right. Like, what if AI gets out of control?
Yeah.
Remember that Elon Musk quote?
Yeah. Kind of hard to forget that one.
He and a lot of other smart people are saying we need to be careful.
I mean, yeah. We're talking about machines that can learn super fast.
And adapt.
What if they learn things we don't want them to learn?
That's the question, isn't it? Like, how do we make sure AI stays aligned with, human values?
Yeah, I see what you mean. It's like we have all this power,
Uh-huh.
but we don't really know how to control it yet,
That's a good way to put it. And that's why I think it's so important to talk about all this.
to understand it better.
Yeah, the more we understand AI, machine learning, deep learning, the better we can guide its development.
Make sure it's used for good.
Exactly.
I feel like we're just scratching the surface here, though.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So where do we go from here?
Good question.
What can listeners do if they want to learn more?
Well, Columbia AI, they've got a bunch of resources online.
Okay, cool.
You can dive deeper into, specific AI applications.
And what about Simply Learn?
They offer courses. Like, if you want to get into the technical stuff,
So you don't have to become an expert overnight.
no, not at all. Just stay curious,
Just engage with the conversation.
Yeah. I mean, what stood out to you from all this?
That's a good question.
Anything surprise you?
I think just how fast everything is moving.
Right.
It feels like AI is changing every day.
It is. It's hard to keep up, but it's exciting too.
Yeah, I see what you mean. What was most surprising for you?
I think just how much AI is already part of our lives.
Yeah.
Things that seemed like science fiction a few years ago.
Right.
They're just normal now.
It's true.
Yeah.
So what's next?
Who knows? But it feels like we're, at the start of something big.
Like a technological revolution?
Yeah. And we're all part of it.
It really is. It's exciting, but maybe a little scary too.
Yeah, for sure.
So as we wrap up, what's the big takeaway? What do you want listeners to remember?
I think just to emphasize that AI, all the stuff we've been talking about, it's not just, theoretical.
It's real.
Yeah. AI, machine learning, deep learning, it's all happening right now. It's changing the world.
It is. And it's not just about the technology itself, right?
Yeah.
It's about how it's affecting us,
Exactly.
how it could affect us in the future.
Yeah, it's like whether you're excited about it or a little worried,
Yeah.
we need to understand it.
Knowledge is power.
That's it.
Yeah.
And this was just a start.
Yeah. We just scratched the surface.
There's so much more to learn.
Yeah, definitely. So what would you say to people who want to keep learning?
Well, we mentioned some resources like Columbia AI and Simply Learn. Check those out.
Yeah. And I guess just stay curious.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing.
Keep asking questions. Keep learning.
Yeah.
The future of AI, it's still being written.
It is.
And we're all a part of that story.
That's a good way to put it.
So yeah, that's it for this deep dive.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being here. It's been a great conversation.
Yeah, I had fun.
All right, everyone. That's it for today. Until next time.